Welcome back to Fine Living Journey. Today we are going to break down the massive psychological trap that is destroying your potential and keeping you stuck exactly where you are. Picture yourself staring at your list of goals. You have all these massive plans to build a business, or get in physical shape, or master a new skill. You spend hours listening to podcasts and watching videos about success. You feel incredibly powerful. You feel capable. You feel like a person who is destined to handle anything life throws at them. Except here is the thing. You are doing absolutely nothing. Your actual daily routine involves zero execution and zero practice. You are hemorrhaging time so fast that you have become a walking example of wasted potential. Let me take you back to feudal Japan for a minute to explain why your brain is actively sabotaging you. There was a young swordsman named Kaido. Kaido wanted to be the absolute greatest warrior in his province. He talked about his strategies constantly to anyone who would listen. He read stories of legendary battles. He completely convinced himself that having massive ambition would naturally lead him to greatness. But every single time the sun came up and it was time to actually swing a heavy wooden sword until his hands bled, he suddenly found a convenient excuse. The weather was too humid. He was not feeling 100% ready. He needed to study just one more battle formation before beginning his actual physical training. Years went by like this. Kaido kept building this massive imaginary identity as a master swordsman while his actual skills remained completely non-existent. Meanwhile, the younger guys who simply woke up and trained every single day completely left him in the dust. Kaido realized way too late that his massive dreams did not make him a legend. They made him incredibly weak. His ambition without action left him frustrated and unprepared and full of regret. This story exposes a brutal flaw in human psychology that is probably ruining your life right now. Kaido thought his motivation would naturally push him to take action. But his brain was playing a sick trick on him. When you talk about your massive goals and visualize your success, your brain releases dopamine. Your brain literally rewards you as if you have already done the hard work. You get the emotional payoff of winning without ever entering the arena. This is where your brain stops working properly. Your dreams become a psychological trap that makes you completely comfortable with inaction. You convince yourself that waiting for the perfect moment is the smart thing to do. You think preparation is progress. In reality, you are just hiding from the discomfort of actually doing the work that matters. Let us look at how the actual masters operated, because it is the exact opposite of what you have been taught. The greatest warriors in history did not wait for a sudden magical burst of inspiration to pick up their weapons. They knew that greatness is not built in some sudden moment of extreme motivation. It is built through the relentless, boring rhythm of doing the same small things every single day. They trained when they were exhausted. They trained when it was freezing cold. They trained because it was simply what they did. To wait for motivation before you start working is like waiting for all the traffic lights in your city to turn green before you leave your driveway. You will sit there forever, while people who are willing to drive through the stop and go traffic reach the destination long before you even put your car in drive. Here is the concept that is going to completely rewire how you approach your goals. Motivation is not the spark that creates action. That is a complete lie. Motivation is the fire that starts burning after you are already moving. Action creates momentum. Momentum creates energy. And that energy is what you confuse with inspiration. The people who are absolutely dominating in life are not waking up feeling highly inspired every morning. They are taking action despite feeling completely unmotivated. They are pushing through the exact same laziness you feel, but they are choosing to move anyway. The Japanese masters captured this principle perfectly. They believed in the way of continuous small improvements. You do not conquer a mountain by staring at the peak and wishing you were up there. You conquer it by taking one ugly, uncomfortable step after another. Let us run a thought experiment. Imagine a guy who feels completely lazy but forces himself to practice one single movement for 20 minutes every morning. His friends laugh at him. They tell him 20 minutes is pointless and he should wait until he has time for a real training session. But he keeps doing it. Over time, that small action becomes automatic. His baseline discipline grows stronger. Months later, he has built a foundation that makes a 2-hour work session feel incredibly easy. Now compare him to the guy who is waiting for the perfect day to work for 8 hours straight. That perfect day never arrives. The small, imperfect step always destroys the grand, perfect plan. The reality is that your constant need for motivation is just fear wearing a mask. You are terrified of the discomfort of starting. You are afraid that you will put in the effort and not see immediate results. But discipline is not about magically eliminating that fear. It is about dragging that fear with you while you do the work anyway. True power is not the ability to act when conditions are perfect. True power is the ability to act when your brain is screaming at you to stop. Do not trust your emotions, because your emotions are evolutionarily designed to keep you comfortable and safe on the couch. Place your trust in habits. Place your trust in commitments. Strength does not mean saying, "I feel like doing this today." Strength means looking at your goals and saying, "I will do this whether I feel like it or not." The power to act without waiting for motivation is the only real power you have to shape your future. Stop pretending that reading another book or watching another video is doing the work. The only way out of the trap is to start moving. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more videos like this.